Video games. Once considered mere entertainment, now they stand at the crossroads of technology and creativity. From immersive worlds to museum walls, video games are transforming modern art in ways you've never imagined. In the past few decades, video games have evolved far beyond simple pixels on a screen. Today, they are recognized as a powerful medium for artistic expression. In this video, we're going to explore 5 key ways video games are influencing and even reshaping modern art, spanning from groundbreaking visual styles to being featured in prestigious art galleries. We'll uncover how games like Journey, Grizz, and Cuphead blur the lines between traditional and digital art, how collaborations between game developers and artists create unique works, and even how museums are now giving video games the recognition they deserve. Let's dive in. Video games have become a platform for artists to explore new visual styles and concepts in ways that traditional media simply can't match. Take Journey, a game that uses minimalist design and fluid animations to evoke deep emotional responses. It's more than a game. Journey is an experience, one that blends visual art, sound design, and narrative to create something truly unique. Or consider Grizz, a game that uses hand-drawn watercolor visuals to explore trauma and emotional recovery. These aren't just games, they're interactive art pieces, each pixel and sound designed to evoke powerful emotions. And then there's Cuphead, a game whose distinctive 1930s cartoon aesthetic is a testament to how video games can revive and remix older artistic styles into something fresh and new. It's clear video games have moved beyond mere entertainment. They're now a legitimate canvas for artistic expression, and the global gaming industry, valued at over $159 billion, is providing artists with a vast new audience. The convergence of gaming and art is not happening in isolation. Traditional artists are collaborating with game developers to create groundbreaking work. One prime example is Destiny, a game that employed artist Jesper Kyd to help create its otherworldly sci-fi environments. His visual style elevated the game's aesthetic, making it feel like walking through a digital painting. Another example is No Man's Sky, where surrealist landscapes reminiscent of classical paintings are brought to life in procedurally generated worlds. The collaboration between traditional artists and game developers opens new creative frontiers, blending the techniques of both disciplines. Games like Kentucky Route Zero go one step further by incorporating elements from theater and installation art, using minimalist backdrops and shadowed lighting that draw inspiration from stage design. These collaborations prove that video games are far more than just products of technology. They are an emerging art form where multiple creative fields come together. The fusion of video games and art doesn't end with the games themselves. Increasingly, video game elements are making their way into physical art exhibitions and interactive installations. In 2012, the Museum of Modern Art in New York took a bold step by adding Pac-Man and Tetris to its permanent collection, recognizing these iconic games as cultural artifacts and artistic achievements. The Japanese art collective TeamLab has also been pioneering the use of game engines to create digital exhibitions where visitors can interact with changing environments, turning the art experience into something dynamic and immersive. Exhibits like the Victoria and Albert Museum's Video Games Design/Play/Disrupt further emphasize how video game design has become a legitimate form of artistic exploration. In these exhibitions, audiences get to peek behind the curtain at the creative process behind games like The Last of Us and Bloodborne. Beyond visual aesthetics, video games are also transforming how stories are told in the art world. Games like The Last of Us Part 2 push the boundaries of narrative design, challenging players to confront moral and philosophical questions in ways similar to great literature or cinema. The game's structure, shifting perspectives, and its rich character-driven plot mirrors contemporary art's exploration of subjectivity and the human condition. Another example is Her Story, which uses non-linear narratives to create an experience where the player becomes an active participant in solving the mystery. This type of storytelling breaks traditional barriers and creates something akin to experimental theater or avant-garde cinema, blurring the lines between art and play. Perhaps the clearest sign of video games' growing acceptance as an art form is their presence in galleries and museums around the world. The Smithsonian American Art Museum's 2012 exhibit, The Art of Video Games, drew over 680,000 visitors, showcasing the widespread appeal of video games as an artistic medium. More recently, the Video Game Art Gallery in Chicago has focused on elevating independent game developers and artists, proving that video games can stand alongside more traditional forms of art. Even prestigious institutions like MoMA and Tate Modern have opened their doors to video games, recognizing their cultural significance and artistic value. MoMA's decision to include games like Pac-Man and Tetris in its permanent collection is a major milestone, showing that interactive media is being integrated into the broader art world. This growing recognition is a testament to how video games are changing the very definition of art in the 21st century. From minimalist designs like Journey to emotionally charged narratives like The Last of Us, video games are redefining what art can be. They combine the best of visual art, sound design, and storytelling, offering experiences that are interactive and immersive in ways traditional media can't. And as video games continue to be embraced by the art world, appearing in major museums, collaborating with artists, and pushing the boundaries of narrative, it's clear that they are not just a fleeting trend, but a powerful, lasting force in modern art. As we look to the future, one thing is certain: video games are changing the world of art forever. What's your favorite example of video games as art? Let us know in the comments. And if you want to explore more about the intersection of art and gaming, check out our next video here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into the world of gaming.